Hello, Gemini. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Welcome in, and this is your reading for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. So let's take a peek and see what Spirit and the universe has in store for you. Okay, I've shuffled the cards and I'm ready to go. So let's see again what Spirit has in store for you for the week of June 26th through July 2nd. Most important card in the deck is the top card, which is this card, and that is the Ace of Pentacles. And the second most important card of the deck is on the bottom, and that is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is going to tell you the overall energy of the reading, where the Ace, in this case, is going to tell you your energy, your specific energy for the week. So let's start with the overall energy. The overall energy is going to be you in a situation where you feel like you can't make decisions. So this is going to be a week of just kind of figuring out things, trying to work through things, but I don't see a lot of decision making happening. I see some maybe thinking about it, but I don't see a lot of decision making happening. The second card in the top row beside that Ace of Pentacles is that King of Swords, loving the energy, and it goes very well with that Ace, by the way. The third card is the Knight of Cups, and that fourth card is the Five of Cups. Darn pessimism. What the heck? What the heck? Anyway, underneath that Ace of Pentacles is a Four of Pentacles. Underneath that King of Swords is the Ten of Cups. Liking that Ten of Cups. Liking that Ten of Cups for sure. And it makes sense. I'll explain why it does in a few minutes. The next card is the Eight of Swords, and that is under that Knight of Cups. And the final card for your reading is the Four of Swords, which is under the Five of Cups. And now that makes sense with the Five of Cups. So now let's dig a little deeper. First and foremost, again, decisions. Don't make them. If you feel you really can't make them, don't make them this week. That's good. Now your energy is going to be a new energy, a renewed energy, a revitalized energy. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So again, you're entering a phase of abundance. You're entering a phase where when you want something, it's going to come to you. All you need to do is act on it after asking for it. Did you follow what I'm saying? It's very important to make sure that you ask the universe, you ask Spirit to deliver to you what you want. Speak it like I'm speaking to you, and then wait for it to happen. Take the steps to make it happen, but wait to see it happen, which is nice. Again, you ask, and then you put it into action, and you may receive, which I like. This is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is saying, though we are just getting started with this new abundance, please still keep an eye on your budget. If you overspend, if you overreach, if you are, again, not being conscientious of the amount of money that goes in versus the amount of money that goes out every month, then you got a problem. So again, while you are coming into this new energy phase, this new phase of abundance, make sure that you still watch your budget. Make sure that you still make good, logical, and reasonable spending choices until you get further along. Okay, again, we are just in the infantile stage of this new cycle. And you can do it. You have control. You're very self-controlled, very self-controlled. And being the King of Swords here, you understand, you very clearly understand why you can't spend the money, why you shouldn't spend the money, and therefore you won't spend the money. And in the end, you're going to be very happy you didn't, because here's the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is making it very clear that with the decision, again, first of all, coming into new abundance. And again, folks, when we talk about tarot, every time you see an ace, don't be surprised there's a 10 close by. Every time there's a 10, don't be surprised there's an ace close by. And the reason why is because the ace is the start of something new, and the 10 is the closure, bringing closure to something. And so this is what's happening here. We are closing out a cycle. And this new cycle, as I said before, is a cycle of abundance. And this is going to be a much happier cycle. So again, the old cycle closed to bring you into a happier time. And boy, you're ready for it. Look at this. You are jumping. This is the active horse. This is the get out there and go horse. This again is the Knight of Cups. And that Knight of Cups is somebody who's just getting on there because they want the happiness. They're looking forward to happiness. And remember, here's the Ten of Cups. We talked about that. So again, it's the happiness, feeling good. Let's get going. I'm ready. I'm revved up. Let's do it. I'm wanting this. I've been wanting this for a long time. So now it's my turn. The Eight of Wands is saying, okay, okay, let's take the leap. Let's get rolling. Let's not think through things. Not. It's putting some constraints on this knight, because though this knight is very motivated, the knight is very revved up and ready to go, the eight's like, be careful though, because if you want something if you push too hard and you don't really think through something before you demand it, before you ask the universe for it, if you push in one direction the wrong way, you could get burnt. So again, the warning, yes, move forward, but make sure as you move forward, you're making wise and legal and logical decisions. And will you do that? Of course you will. You can't help it. You're the King of Swords. You cannot help it with that King of Swords. That's perfect alignment energy. Somebody who has control over their faculties, control over their body, control of their emotions. I love it. And while this goes, as the week goes on, and as this process is working itself through, somebody's going through, again, that eight's going to throw a wrench in your emotional side of things, and you're going to look over and say, okay, wait a minute. Is this really going the way I wanted it to? You know, oh, I don't know, and blah, 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 blah. Stop the blahs, okay? This is the negative pessimism part. Stop it. Pay attention to all the wonderful things in your life. Don't worry about what has spilt already, okay? Let's not worry about that or what is empty. Let's focus on what's filled, and let's fill some more. So again, focus on the good things and don't get tied up in the bad. And will you, can you, should you? Absolutely you can, will, and should, because you are that King of Swords. And the last card, which actually sits on top of the Five of Cups, is the wonderful Four of Swords. So if you start getting really punchy, if you start really getting in an attitude or a mode or a feeling like you're again, you're going to the negative side, then it means you need to get some rest. And so give yourself some rest. That means you've overextended. Don't be afraid of rest. And this week specifically, rest is definitely needed. Oh my goodness, the Knight of Swords. Again, that warning, do not irrationally go forward. Make sure you're making good choices. There's the 10, again, another 10, the 10 of Wands. Again, bringing this work and toil and struggle and fussiness to the end so that Ace of Pentacles, the abundance, can come through. And again, watching the pessimism, because the pessimism is not good, but ultimately that Queen of Pentacles, again, that patience as you work through your money, patience as you work through this situation, patience as this grows, and ultimately you are going to see the resources are going to be abundant, happiness, and so forth, so on. So this is a good read. This is actually a very good read. I didn't quite expect it because some of the energies I was getting was very quasi. But as I read further through this, I think that this is better than it seems. And that clearly is that you've ended something. You've ended a period of frustration, work, and tight expenses. Again, money tight. And you're now entering a phase of more control over your finances, more abundance. Some things are changing, some things are shifting. And so you're going to find, again, additional resources or something. Plus, you're also found this renewed vigor and this motivation. So this is wonderful because guess what? You're not going to be beaten down. You're not going to accept that you can't proceed forward. You're not going to accept, you will not accept that you can't be successful. You will. So again, it's a slow, steady push forward from here, but this is the week that things start rolling and turning around. So embrace it and make sure that you totally and completely buy in to the fact that you've earned it, you deserve it, and therefore you will make it happen. With that, I'm going to let you go. If you'd like a private reading, don't forget to go to my Etsy store under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And also, if you'd like my t-shirt with the logo, I have them there for sale, as well as the major arcana cards on t-shirts. And but with that said, otherwise, have a great week. See you next week for another weekly reading. And love, light, and blessings from me at Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you. Bye-bye.